get ready with me for the day to go to the office. There's a lot of new faces out here, and y'all don't know much about me. I am new to this platform, and I've spent most of my time on Instagram, so I figured we could have a little chat about what I do and who I am and why I'm here. I started my face with this. This is the only thing I have on my face right now. I am a classically trained fashion designer living in New York City. I went to the Fashion Institute of Technology. I graduated with a BFA in fashion design. When I was done, I worked for Oscar de la Renta, the man. Absolutely incredible to be able to work for him. Then I worked for Marchesa. When I was done at Marchesa, I spent the majority of my career designing dresses at Ralph Lauren. I was at Ralph Lauren for a very long time. I absolutely loved working at Ralph Lauren. I made so many good friends there. Actually, some of my best friends from college I also worked for there. I can't say enough about that company. I absolutely love it. I'm using Merit Stick. It's not dark enough for me, but we're gonna do what we can today. Then that was like 2016, 2017. And that was just when the direct-to-consumer boom was kind of starting. This is Jones Road, the pinky shade. In fashion, when you're designing, you tend to kind of stick at certain levels. And at that time, I was really like a dress designer. And there was no direct-to-consumer clothing. It was suitcases. Warby Parker was doing sunglasses. But at the time, people really hadn't started doing clothing yet. I know now everybody has a brand, but at the time pre-pandemic, it really wasn't heard of. I started a custom business with my brother while I was at Ralph Lauren at the same time. We cut, sewed, draped everything ourselves. Nights, weekends, I took every ounce of vacation I could to start this business up. And we did that, we worked on that for like 2 years pre-launch. So that's to say, if you can't afford to quit your job to start a business, that's okay. Like, I couldn't just afford to up and quit my job to start a company. So there's no one right way to do it. And then we officially launched our business. I don't grow any eyebrows, as you can see. So this is the most necessary step of the day. I cannot leave my house without eyebrows. We launched November 1st. 2018 direct to consumer. Way to go, baby. At the time, it was extremely new, which means you get more bang for your buck. We have unbelievable quality. We are completely manufactured in the United States, which is absolutely bananas high quality. I believe in it wholeheartedly. We're not on TikTok Shop. I'm not really sure if it's going to be a great fit for us. Y'all can tell me in the comments more about how that works. I've spent many more years getting to know how Instagram works. We've been in business for, we're approaching our 7th year, and I'm just so proud of our company's values. We run on a pre-order business, so we pre-order new drops almost every week. And then based on how the pre-order does, we make additional inventory. So we're not overproducing tons of units that end up, insanely discounted or end up in a landfill or to a return center that never get resold, all of which happens. Lots of return centers never resell clothing. So if you buy a bunch of product and then you return it, a lot of times it never gets resold. It just goes into a landfill, which I hate. All of our quality is absolutely superior. We have some of the best factories in the garment district. I'm so proud of them. We do sweaters. This is one of our sweaters. Made in an exceptional factory in Queens. Just coolest quality. We do bridal, swim, separates. Couldn't be prouder. This is the Ilia. Really shimmery. Sometimes I use my hand or I'll use my finger like today. Also, you might think my hair is absolutely crazy. I get a lot of questions on my hair. This is not how I normally do it. I was at the salon on Saturday, and I haven't washed it since. So I'm just trying to make it work one more day. I like to make my hair work for me while I'm doing my makeup. So I just kind of pin it up in like an odd situation, and I'm gonna take it down now and you'll see what we're gonna try to do with it. I don't know. Sometimes when it's humid, I don't even really, ooh! I'm thinking it's a no today. This is just the brush that I use to blow my hair out. I really don't like gimmicky pin curls when you have short hair like this. You have to be really careful about how you style it because it really can get too gimmicky really, really quickly. So I really brush it out. My hair is really, really dry. So it does tend to memorize everything that I do. And again, I try to go under a lot. And this is a really bad example because my hair is really dirty and I haven't blown it out since earlier in the weekend. Yeah, I'm not feeling this. So I think we're just gonna put it up to commute to the office. You get it. Sometimes this does the trick. It's not my preferred, but sometimes when your hair is short too, if you give it a little pony and spray it in place, it'll end up looking cuter and a little more tamed. But yeah, very nice to meet all of the new faces around here. Check out our website, mollymorkamp.com. Follow me along, I guess, and I'm happy to meet you all. Have a great Monday, guys.